thank you for tuning in for today's video. Today is the last day of January and I will be closing January's budget. This video is a little bit long. It's because there's a lot of pages to cover and I really want to take you with me. So what is to be covered? The last thing I will be doing is entering the final number. The final debt for January will be here. So I will be doing this. What I will be doing is closing the month to 0, 0, 0 zeros because there's no savings. This stays the same. Be filling in this part and I will be updating yearly savings balance. The first thing I do to close a budget is complete my tracker, expense tracker. That's where I get all my numbers. So here we go. I finished on January 26th, miscellaneous, $100. The end of that was $143.77. Because this video could be lengthy, I will complete this off camera and I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back. So let's just continue. Here we go. So with the first thing I do is I write the categories. So which is income, debt, supplies, YouTube, medical, groceries, miscellaneous, vehicle. I got YouTube, Gabby, Jacob, eating out, groceries. I will put Judy here. Do I have shopping here? I'm gonna write shopping here and income. So these are the categories that seems to repeat itself. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So what I do is I highlight. This is where I put all the highlights. So income is green. Green means money. Money coming in. So debt is red. So guys, I'm just gonna fill this out with the purple because purple is McDonald's and the rest I believe. So I could do better for February. So husband is actually 114. McDonald's was 986.91. So the total's supposed to be 3150.91. So let's just do that. You can see it. Just gonna clear that up. So we got 2,000. 986.91. 114. 174. Okay. What the? Oh, other $50. $50. What in the world? So basically, the income that is telling me in my tracker, my expense tracker. Okay, so what I did was I add all the green. Oh, because I only add the green. Okay. The 174.05 was already there. Okay. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Okay, so let's just put this here, which is this correct. Let me just remove this because this was there. Okay, let's just, for the accuracy of the, let's just say that it was already included. And then, okay, so I will remove this because we're just going through the flow. So that's my income, 3,150 with 91. With all bell and whistles. So what I did not do is add this. So if I take this amount, I completed as best that I could the expense tracker. I was all over the place with this, hence why I don't want to do a monthly budgeting. I want to do bi-weekly budgeting. For those who are new, I am a monthly, bi-weekly, and weekly budgeter. I would like to do the bi-weekly and weekly budgeting because the monthly it's a little bit complicated, so I need to be more organized with the debt that I do have and close where I can move this to the second paycheck that I do receive. The numbers do not match. These numbers do match and these numbers do match. When it doesn't, it's the sinking fund, which makes sense to me because I did not focus much in the sinking funds. So, which you will see in the February budget with me. My work here is to better these two forms. Not this one, because this is simple. This one is a little bit complicated for me. I would like to make it more simple, more clean. That's my goal. Improving my organization. So that said, let's just go over. So what I did was I completed the yearly saving tracker. I did not save, hence I put 0, all the way. That was simple. Here I completed the yearly spending overview, which earned income 2,000, other income was 1150 with 91 cents, and saving use is the amount that I rolled over from December, which is 174 with 5 cents. Then these are my categories, and I filled it out using this information came from my expense tracker. This is the information that I use to tally this up. So the next thing I did was I completed December information, and I completed January information. So it says here, savings balance. So for me, that means my savings, what I had in my bank starting January. And then my debt balance, I have 253 with 964, which I'm gonna go over in a few bits. Retirement balance, I just roll it over from the beginning. I have to work on this. Now I want to put everything in one basket. So savings is a star. So here we are, star, star, star. I change colors. It's okay. Debt is a triangle. So my debt went a little bit up from December, and that makes sense because the taxes insurance kicked in. So it went up a little bit. So the goal is that the triangle will go down. My savings, which is a star, go up like a big X. Retirement and CD is 0. So I left it down here, and this is it. There's nothing more. So I am going to go over my debt update. So here, let me just focus on the debt. The way I write my debt is from the highest to the lowest, except for mortgage. I wrote it down here. However, here we go. Discover is 15,614. Bank of America is 10,904. Amex is 8,190. Chase is 5,303. Taxes is 4,805. Insurance is 3,751. Wells Fargo is 2,491. Lowe's is 1,240. Citi is $900. Then I have new things that came in the month of January, which is vacation is $500. Lily Pups is for my dogs. It's 113 with 30 cents. Target is, this is not the actual. I got the receipt here. Sorry about the wrinkle. So this was purchased on the 27th, but my husband did me the favor of gathering Remy and Rose food for the month for February, and the total is $31.45. Husband $79. This was a boo-boo that I did yesterday, and I used some points, and the remainder of those points I had to pay $78, and thinking that I could use my credit card, which I didn't want to use. By mistake, I used my husband, which I am giving him that money back. And the mortgage is I'm just gonna round it 200,000. Okay, so if I tally all this up, my total debt as of January 31st, $253,964 with 5 cents. If I tally all the minimum here is $1,558 with 22 cents, which is the minimum. These are the dates thing that I normally do all the time. If certain credit cards are not in use, but then they become active, I change it to the 15, 14. Except for my car. Chase, this one is for my car payment. On the 21st is due, but this is not a revolving credit card. This is a loan. What that means is if I get paid on the 1st and I pay 113 with 34, it's paid for that month. No matter what day I pay. Have to pay it before the 21st. The 4th, which is Lowe's. Lowe's is a new card. You see, when I started my debt journey, this was empty. I didn't have, Lowe's was clean or it was zero balance, but a fridge, an emergency happened. I didn't have the money, so I used Lowe's to buy a fridge. Okay. And because this is a new debt, aka December, is on the 4th of the month. Online, you can go and change the due date of your payments. And I like everything to be on the 15th. But Target, I don't use Target because I I personally shop in Walmart, but my husband shops in both places. But I was sick. I do get sick a lot, and he did me the favor of purchasing the items for the food for Remy and Rose. So I have my husband, which is 0 interest, and there's no minimum. I normally pay him in full. My husband and I, you'll see that we exchange money back and forth. I'm always the one in short. He always sends me $20 here, $15 there. Most likely, and I think as of today, he won't be sending me money unless he sends me out to buy something. Then he sends me the money, and then I go and do the errand. The extra debt payment. If you've been following me, if not, this is your first time, I am trying to do a tax and insurance payment 1 year in advance. So the way I calculate this is like if I take the same amount right here, the same amount for, this is 2025. In order for me to do that, I have to add to my minimum monthly payment of $96. If I add these two, is 170. If I add 170 with 1558, my total debt payments will be 1728 with 22. The monthly debt progress. I used the last month total debt balance. This number was from October, which I started the YouTube channel. If this is your first time listening, I created the YouTube channel to record my process, to show you how I'm doing it, how I get myself out of debt, and I'm using the Budget Mom. That said, I am using the October number that I did my debt confession, and then this month total debt balance is $253,964, which I got that number from here. So it says total debt monthly progress. I did not progress. I went have a negative 5,433 with 55 cents. What's the total debt monthly progress in percentage? 0, because I didn't progress. I digress. Okay. This number is from November and December, and today is January, the end of January. So I have 2 months. So sometimes you have to take 1 step back before you take 5 steps forward. Okay, so overall debt progress. I repeated it. So the month of February, this number will go up here, and the new number for February will go here. And hopefully I will have paid $5,000, which is not, because I don't make $5,000 a month. So I already know that I will be negative, maybe hopefully 1,000. And then the month after that, March, probably a positive number. So that's why I like this book. Like you can see it. You can think, you can see the progress, where you are, where your money's going. Sorry about that. So what I did here, I put this sticker here. It says no spend monthly tracker. I was using, for December and November, I was using these stickers. I could still do it. I noticed that I have plans to use this book for 2025. So these are removable. All my stickers are removable, except for the ones that's hers, the Budget Mom. These shiny is from the book that came with it. But these, the dry matted one, that no shine, those are my stickers. These I can remove and add, and I can remove, this is hers, so I could put another sticker on top of it and change the dates. So I prefer to put this. I can color, I can see the pattern here. You see, I started strong. Jacob does like to spend time with me when I'm on my desk. I definitely gonna use this again for February. I'm just gonna flip this up quickly. So what I did, the starting balance was $174. Earned income is the $2,000. The other income, this is McDonald's money. And saving used, this is husband and other. So when I add all this, it's 3,324. So I wrote down all my categories. So when I'm filling these sheets are like in this order. So what did I do here? I did a combination of December number with what I have budget in the beginning. What I did was, this number was from December. Travel was $0. $10 is subs. Medical is 10. Every month is a medical bill because I do get sick a lot. Gabby, this budget was from December. Before budgeting and everything for a long time, I would budget $100 for Gabby. Gabby is my 19 years old. He has autism, but he's very active. So I do give him money once, you know, he does little chores here and there. That's what he wants. He wants to work like anyone else. He graduated from high school on 2023, and he's in a transitional position now that he's training for a job for special need kids. So that's what he is right now. So that budget is gonna go down, which it did, and I spent $27 with him. Okay. Jacob was never in my budget, but now he's growing. So he just turned 3, and he is very vocal and very demanding, which I love. Remy and Rose, I budget for $40. I got sick and I couldn't groom them, so I paid Lily pups. This is the total monthly spent. Eating out, in the beginning I did not budget because I was trying to control that. Last in December was like $123, but it went down to $77. I think I could do better. Judy, for me, I budget $0 for myself, but I did spend $12. Okay. Groceries, I budget for $20, but I spent $52. Household is $0. Household is anything that relates to the house. And vehicle, I budget $42, and total spend was $113. So there's a lot of negative. I went over. So that means to me that I have to increase my budget. Okay. I need to balance it out, up and down the amount. Okay. Even though the difference here is $151, but that's good because most of the money income went to debt, and that's goal number 1. I did the calculation. You take this divided by this, you get the percentage, but this does not add 100. I did it for October. I'm sorry, I did it for December or November, and it did work out. I don't know why it's not coming. I don't know why. But the percentage is not that important to me. What is important is here, monthly budget and monthly spend, and the difference, which you will see the next page. I'm going to open this. So the total monthly inflow, which is this amount, total monthly inflow is this, and the total monthly income is this. Okay, so which is this, and these three. Savings, it went 0 to savings. Percentage of income saved, 0. But to humor myself, savings categories are CD, Roth, IRA, and savings, which is 0, nothing went in it. So debt, this is just focusing on debt. So I have 3 goals for debt, which is my debt, tax, and insurance. For the total debt, from this amount, $2,419 went to debt, and $40 to taxes, and 0 to insurance. Okay. I put beautiful stickers, never give up. This is the calendar for 2025. I kept the same from the early video that I did filling this part. These are the numbers in December, and these are the numbers for January. And as you can see, even though I had more money in December, I pay more in debt than December. Spend more money in vehicle because the registration kicked in. Kiddos, I spend more in December than January, which is fine. Remy Rose, this is not accurate because I did spend money. I did spend $229, so I went a lot over. Subscription is $10 every month, so that won't change. Groceries, I spend more than December. Amazon, I didn't spend money in December because there was no money. I spent $12 in January. You see, eating out is $103 in December, which I need to control that. So it went down, which is, I'm happy with that. And household was $125. I didn't spend anything for this January. Miscellaneous is unplanned expenses. I am getting hit with miscellaneous because those are, you're not planning. You don't know why they're coming. Like, stop coming. Emergencies. So, and YouTube, I spent $127. Now back to $50. Okay, so now I am going to the front. Just a recap here. So my total debt is $964. So remember, I have this puzzle in the front. Here we are. And it's $254. I rounded up. But the $200 is mortgage. So I'm just going to focus on the $54,000, which is more consumer debt. If I divide 54,000 of 120 is 450 per puzzle. So I will be coloring every time I save, every time I bring this number by 450. Okay. So this is the starting point. Is January and it's 450. So this will reflect the overview as well. Oops, sorry. Right here. When I bring it down, it would trigger a puzzle. The triangle is the debt, okay? Savings, I filled that out when I did this video. Oh, you want to try that? Oh, it's broken? No. Can I say bye-bye to the people? Whee! Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Be good, be kind, be safe. I see you till the next video. Okay, bye.